What's up, everybody? It's Matt here, just checking in. I've not done a video in so long. I feel like I say that every time because I don't know. I need to keep up with this more. I know I do, but you know, everyone has busy lives, and if YouTube was like just a very successful thing for me, then I'd probably keep up with this more. I've thought about doing videos on other topics. If you think that's a good idea, let me know what you think. My wife and I started a business last year. It's been really successful. I thought about doing a video about that, how to start your own business. If some of you are interested in seeing something like that, I would consider doing that. But this is just a quick video. I'm just chilling at home. This is actually, we bought a fifth wheel RV last year, in August last year. It was let's see, August of 2018. It is now June of 2019. So we've had this for about 9 months, and it's going great. I'm still happily married. Everything's going great with that. I did a update video not too long ago. I was talking about seeing a new doctor and all this stuff, and I thought that at first that they didn't take insurance, and I thought it was like really expensive, so I kind of stayed away from it. And then I was looking at their Facebook page one day, and I realized that I guess maybe I had a misunderstanding or a miscommunication with the lady. So I went back up there and been going there for a couple months now, and so far everything's going pretty good. The protocol that I've been on, I've kind of having to like make some changes. I was taking 100 milligrams of testosterone cypionate every week, injecting it into my glute for the past couple years, and I always just could tell that it wasn't quite enough for me. I don't know if maybe I should have tried sub-Q, like maybe doing like every 3.5 days, like doing 50 milligrams at a time, or some. I know some people do it every day. I think that's just a little kind of too much. Because for me, it's like I take an injection, and then after a good, probably about 6 days, I start feeling like I'm kind of slowing down a little bit. And then the 7th day I take it, and then by the 8th day I'm feeling good again. Now, since I've had my dose increased, they've increased it to 140 milligrams every week. I haven't had the, I haven't really had it so much peak and drop so much like it was before. And my last test results were 950. So my testosterone is like a lot higher. Before, when I was at 100 milligrams every week, my testosterone was like at 450, 550 stable. And then they upped the dose to 140 milligrams, and now my first blood results said 950. I'm sure my next one's probably a lot higher. My estrogen did increase a lot. When I first went in, my estrogen level was still considered high. It was like 44, which they say you want to be between 20 and 30, ideally. Now, they put me on an AI, on a Arimidex, and the problem, so let me back up. The first week I took it, I felt amazing, but I also took a higher dose of estrogen. I'm sorry, not estrogen, testosterone. So I was feeling great that first week. I really liked the first week and a half. And then I started feeling really fatigued, really tired. It was like such a chore to get anything done, just to get out of bed. And I've never had it was such a chore. I've never experienced anything like that before. So really, I have a feeling it had to do with the Arimidex. I've heard a lot of people taking AIs and it crashing their estrogen, things like that. I'm really not sure if my estrogen actually crashed though, because it's still been kind of high. I don't know. The Arimidex though, it made me feel like, I don't want to cuss on here, but it really made me feel terrible. It really made me feel really bad, and it was like for a week at a time, and it happened 2 times. And it was like I had things to go to with my wife. I had to go to work and stuff, and it was like, it was just rough. before you take a Remedex, really think if that's something that's for you. Maybe try it. If it doesn't work, it might not be a good thing for you to take. And I told my doctors, I said, look, I said, this stuff just messed me up. And they pretty much, after a couple of times of me complaining, they said, you know, you don't have to take it anymore. Just try without it. So I have noticed that my acne on my chest and my back is starting to increase. I think that's due to the high testosterone that's happened before in the past. And before, a couple of years ago that happened, and I got really bad hot flashes. My estrogen got too high. So far, no hot flashes or anything like that. But I did have some like vertigo symptoms yesterday when I got out of bed, and apparently if your estrogen is too high, it can cause swelling around the middle ear, and it can cause symptoms of like vertigo, things like that. I think that's kind of interesting. So I think I'm going to try to talk to them about dropping to 120 milligrams every week and just see if that's better for me. I've also thought about going back to the 100 milligrams since my estrogen was kind of already considered high, and just try maybe take it every 3.5 days and see if maybe I have a better reaction from doing it that way. Sorry about my lighting in here. I'm in my camper and it's like the clouds are going over and blocking the sun, and then it's coming back and making it brighter. But anyways, so, and then also I've also been taking 750 IU of HCG, but it's not the injection HCG, and I've gotten a lot of negative comments about this from discussion pages that I'm a part of. But it's a sublingual HCG, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that are going to say, what, like, that doesn't work, the molecule's too big, the molecule, like, the molecule has to be small enough to absorb it under your tongue. Look, I understand, my pharmacist, somehow they make it to where the molecule is smaller and you can absorb it. And look, I did a video a while back about the 10 top things people ask me about on this channel, and one of them was about if I had testicular atrophy. Well, just so happened about 2 months after I did the video, I remember it was during Christmas break, I had like, I woke up in the middle of the night with like numbness in my testicle region, and I noticed that it was almost like everything kind of shrunk up, like it sucked up into my stomach almost. Not really seriously, but it was still down there. But it was like it just tightened up a lot, and I didn't know really what was going on, and I just kept having problems with it for about 2 months after that, and it was just causing a lot of discomfort. So I knew that HCG could help with that, and when I first got put on sublingual, I was excited because I was like, I didn't really know a whole lot about it at the time, and I was thinking, okay, great, this is really going to help me. And then I brought it up on a discussion page, and a lot of people were like, well, the molecule's too big to be able to absorb it under your tongue, and there's no way that can possibly help you, and blah blah blah. And you know what, since I've been taking it, the testicular atrophy went away. I actually didn't take it for the HCG for about 2 weeks whenever the AI, the Remedex, really made me feel bad. I was like, let me just stop everything except the testosterone just to see how I feel. And I actually started to get some tightness again down there. And then once I went back to the HCG, everything just kind of dropped again, and my testicles actually got bigger in size. So I mean, there's not really tests that I know of that's out there that can really prove that that HCG actually works. But most of it is from things that you notice yourself, or if you happen to get a woman pregnant or something like that, if you have infertility problems. So yeah, I think it works fine. And honestly, the injection for me to buy it here where I'm located, it's usually about $30 for the month for HCG. For the sublingual, I pay $5 for a 4-week supply, and it's one per week that I put under my tongue, and it's $5. I mean, it's cheap and it works. And they have everybody in their clinic on it. There's only a couple men in the whole clinic, like, that go to the clinic that still take the shot. everybody's been satisfied with the sublingual. So, I mean, I talked to the pharmacist myself. I sat down with him, and he explained to me that he compounds it into a smaller molecule. I don't know how he does it, but it works. So I don't really complain. And they tried doing 250 IU and 500 IU, but the 750 IU HCG sublingual is what they had the most positive results with. So anyways, that's basically what's been going on. Everything else other than that is still going good. So anyways, and then once I drop down, if I drop down my testosterone, and I don't plan on taking the Remedics, so I should be fine there. But I'm gonna try to drop down the testosterone, maybe try every 3.5 days. Maybe if there's someone else out there that does it that way, please give me some feedback. I also get a lot of people saying testosterone is bad for you. You should not be on it. Look, I would rather not be on testosterone. I would rather not shoot a needle in my glute or my leg once a week. It really gets old, and I really do worry about, is it good for me? But before going on testosterone, I was in such a bad state. I tried everything natural. I tried diet, exercise, everything possible, and nothing helped. So I mean, it's been like a miracle for me. I was in a really bad place before, so it's really helped me a lot. I got some other ideas for videos. I need to do one on pregnenolone. That's something, a very good hormone that I think people should look into supplementing. I would only suggest taking 5 to 10 milligrams a week. A lot of companies, they sell it 50 milligrams, 100 milligrams. Really, 5 to 10 milligrams is a pretty powerful dose. It's really about all you need. It's good for your bone strength. It's good for building natural testosterone, estrogen, HRT, all that kind of stuff. It's like the mother of all hormones, pretty much, or the father of all hormones, whatever you want to say. But anyways, thanks for checking in, guys. See you later. Bye. Leave me a comment and hit that subscribe button. Okay, guys? See you later.